Hey guys, um, I just wanted to call in with I know I wanted to do it a little earlier, although it's divine timing, so however it goes, it goes. I'm doing a little bit of a whole thing for Aquarians, you beautiful Aquarian tribes. It can be difficult, that's for sure. But definitely calling in this energy today for Aquarians. Just gonna see if I can stick it up somewhere that it stays, but I don't know if I can. Anyway, let's just have a nice little look at it. It's a badass energy when used right, but a lot of people think Aquarians are a water sign because it's a water bearer, but it's actually an air sign. So a lot of shit getting stuck in the mind sometimes. But definitely, I've already kind of channeled into this energy, which I'm going to be doing a little bit more with it. But definitely that the Aquarian energy is going through a lot of material loss and separation, maybe from a marriage or something that happened that made them lose money. Could be a lot of things. We're going to get into that. But the outcome of it really is about being connected still to the divine energy, however you process that, whether it's creation, spirit, however uh, you term it. It's about really getting into that um, loss and not going into the anger. And for a lot of you, I do feel some addiction that's going on. And I feel like you need to open your heart up again to love and to not get, what do you call it, when you get jaded? A little jaded, maybe, a little jaded. Um, and seek revenge over people and not being in your heart for real. You can't fake it. You can't, oh, I forgive or I do whatever. It's not like that. You have to actually mean it from your heart or it's not worth shit. So there's that. And I also see that there's like a hermit energy I'm feeling for you guys. Like you need to take time to really reflect on what just happened because I feel like a lot of shit has happened to you. Like you've been through the ringer, so to speak. And and what you're thinking about mostly is money, which is understandably because you got screwed on something, but it was what it feels like is it was mostly, this can be, and this is an Aquarian sun sign that I'm reading, but if you have a rising or anywhere in your chart where Aquarius is, but definitely knowing that if you close your heart down and be bitter, which is what I'm feeling for a lot of you, you're not going to be able to move past this, and that gives you the chance to let things come in that shouldn't really be there because you're not in your faith. Stay in your faith, man. It's the best way. I mean, I've had a lot of shit happen in my life for sure, and I don't know how I would make it without my connection to the other realms that is here for me. So there's that. And opening your heart, man. I mean, it feels like I mean, I don't even really know what else to say. I think that's about it. Because that's the bottom line. And it feels like well, no, that's not true. I also feel like you're on a wheel of karmic debts and things, and uh, you're not feeling the connection to your soul. So all you can see is what's happening in the 3D world, which is not even the half of it until you get higher into your higher soul. And that takes you just getting in a salt bath, taking a little meditation walk, grounding yourself because you're in your mind so much. You need to be um, writing, WRITE, right? Writing. especially before sleep, because this happens a lot in the readings when I'm doing readings. But this one especially is coming through, um, writing before bed, and just making sure that you're getting all these thoughts out, because a lot of you aren't sleeping too well. And I also feel a lot of it. There's a lot of addiction that I'm feeling around some of you, that feels like you cannot handle the way other people can handle things. You can't handle alcohol or drugs or whatever it is. Some people can just do casually, or do it whatever they do and still function. It feels like it just messes with your mind even more. So you have a mind thing, and something that just separated from you. And I don't know if it was a business partnership. I'm looking into that right now. I'm not sure. But I also want to look into your energy of, I'm looking in for overall, I'm asking Great Spirit, like, please show me. Aquarian tribe, what the fuck is going on here? Let me see what's going on here with the Aquarian tribe. Yeah, well, there it is. It's your base chakra, which is money oriented. It's about fear of money, fear. So there's a big fear of money in this month coming in with you, like fear of not having it, fear of loss, fear of this, fear of that, um, and it's all in the mind too. I mean, of course, it's manifest in this world. It's just not. Um, I feel like a lot of it is being caused a lot by your mind. If you can settle down, simmer down, and get into your mind, out of your mind, with a little bit of writing before bed, just kind of doing things to nurture yourself. But the main purpose is for you to be in this space so that you can have the patience, which takes the higher consciousness. It takes the primary consciousness in the brain to do that, not secondary, which is the place where most people come into fear. If you can get into there, you can then you can, with your patience after the spiritual aspect and opening your heart, to not be bitter and be upset and do weird things because of your losses, because it was your fault mostly, or you had something to do with it for sure. So to take a little look at yourself and not blame everybody else, and get in pick your pick your big boy or girl pants up into your spiritual energy and raise it on up, so that you can then become to plan, and you can rebuild whatever you had. You're amazing. So I love my Aquarian tribe. I've had a couple of them. Yeah, well, there's the energy of the sacral, but the first one is for you, is the first one, the first chakra. That's what I'm feeling. But the planning will be after. Let's get this straight. After you have connected to your guides and angels around you, which we all have our free will. So if we don't call them in, they cannot help. And they're all around us, all of us. And it's amazing how many people don't realize that, because we're so stuck and trapped in this, or people are trapped and stuck in this 3D world so much that they don't realize it. But there is something that happened to a lot of you recently, or is going to happen, and it's going to make a lot of financial changes. It's going to scare the shit out of you, and you need to pull yourself together, simmer down, get into your higher soul. I'm dyslexic. I can't. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Sananda, Jesus, open your heart. Open it up. Keep it open. Don't shut it down because of this certain loss that you think that you've lost everything. That's what you are. That's what I'm feeling for Aquarian energy this month. And it's like, I know you feel defeated or something and you want to blame someone for it. But if you really look at it, you had a lot to do with it too. And You know, it's just about getting into your higher soul, basically, so that you can be grounded again into this. You're too in your head. You need to raise it on up to the top, and then you can, ground it with your roots into coming down. You got to raise it up though, because you're stuck in your mind, and that's why I'm saying writing will be a good thing for you before you go to sleep, because sleeping habits aren't good. um, get that shit out of your mind before you go to sleep, and then you'll rock, your guides and angels, and do your thing. That's imperative, really. It's imperative for you to do that at this time. Otherwise, when you get through that, we're going to do another little part. Yay! Let's see what's going to go on after that. You might be a teacher, or somebody's going to teach you. So that's going to be a nice thing. But meditation, another thing is coming in. Let's see. Oh, work your magic, Saint Germain. So I'm seeing it already in the sacred geometry of what's going on with the Aquarians. I meditated about this, is why I've already have it out. But don't forget as well, your ruling planet is Uranus, which is the planet of unexpected changes, and just like it's the only planet, when I do a chart, the only planet that you can't control, like, basically. So that rules you in the first damn place. So you can't lose your spirit connection, because you do have one and you have a soul purpose. But you have to let go of your bitterness and your anger for whatever happened to you recently. And if this doesn't resonate with you as far as what's going on in your particular field, leave it and let it go to somebody else. But just look at if you know your chart, look at where Aquarius is in your chart. Maybe this resonates. And this is also, I feel like this is a timeless reading. So it's not just for February, but this is what that's what it was called to me to do now. But I also just heard to say that this is not only for February. It's for timeless. So yeah, like, just kind of pull it together with whatever it is that you're going through, or what you have went through. Maybe it's lingering. Like, this could have happened a while back, or it's going to happen. Either way, I feel like there's something that just happened. It feels like almost like a marriage, or it could be a business part. It could be a lot of things, but the marriage is kind of like what's coming dinging in for me. And then I just want to do a little bit of one more. I want one more for Aquarian, my Aquarian tribe. Give me one. Give it to me. Give it to my baby. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Now, I have a feeling this is not going to be the end of it. Okay. Yeah, the challenges and the obstacles from this whole situation, I'm feeling it. But I do see the triumph through it. So that's good. And also destiny. So it's like creating that. Again, it's going to take, and there's the material harvest. So it's going to take you keeping your heart open and not dicking around with your discomfort and shittiness. So to reach this height. But I also am feeling I'm into this teacher energy. So I'm going to just say again, I'm going to go into another deck and see what I get with that. What's this teacher energy? Aquarius, what's going on? What's the teacher thing? Is it you? Or is it someone? What are you going to do? Open your heart to love. That's one thing you're going to do. Aquarius tribe. What is going on? What's going on? Ooh, this one felt good. See the Six of Wands. You're coming on out. You're coming on out with that triumph victory if you do the work. But I don't know what that's the teacher, I guess, is you. You're your own teacher. Unless you let the devil stop you, which is basically your choice. But I feel like that's the thing between this energy, whatever it was that happened to you, Aquarians, and in any place that you have it, but mostly this. Obviously, the sun sign's a strong one that we do this for. But whatever happened with this material loss or all this shit, all this stuff, is the devil energy. Like, do you want to stay chained to this bullshit? Or do you want to go into opening your heart and getting your faith back? Because definitely we need to see that that's what's going to need to move you forward. And you have your own free will again. You have to call in your guides and angels in the unseen world to get help. Otherwise, you're just going to stay stuck in the 3D bullshit of nonsense, of things that are just going to drag you into places of narcissistic energy that which we all have. Just you don't want to get stuck in, you don't want to become that from other entities. So just make sure that you keep your heart open, you triumph through this, and focus on your strengths. Focus on your strengths. I feel like Apollo energy. Like, focus on that. Like, get your body. Like, some of you maybe not be working out or paying attention to keeping your body in good shape, doing your juicy joints, getting your shit together. And believe me, I've been going through hard times myself. And I don't know how I would get through if I didn't have my higher energy of the realms and my guides and angels of the light, and also my intuition that I know is right, and also my juicy joints and my physical body, and just keeping myself as much as I can strong and not letting all of this bullshit get me down. So you have to cut cords with this negative energy that you're holding on to. I feel bitterness a lot coming from the reading. And I'm not judging. There's no judgment here at all. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. So for your sign and wherever it's strong in your chart, um, and also be careful of the friends that you're making, because you want to not go right in out of the frying pan into the fire, or vice versa. Either way, just try. The answer is only love and the higher energy that is. So your soul purpose comes from there, and you have to keep tapping into that. Not just thinking that this is the only place. I don't give a shit if you're an atheist or whatever it is you believe in. You must, even as an atheist, believe in your own brain. So even if that's the case, then pray to your higher part of your brain to bring you up. There's different parts of the brain. We can go into that another time. In fact, I think I have videos of it. You can check. But the thing is, you will be okay if you let go of this bitterness. That's what's going to hold you back. I hope this helped, and I wish I just feel like I want to leave it on some much of a better note. But the thing is, remember, we're on the whole planet is a shift and a flux and basically a battle between dark and light right now on the whole planet. So if you can just keep yourself high, however hard it may be, uh, whatever it is you do, writing, I'm feeling at night would be good for you, just to say I had a shitty day, or this was the best day, or whatever day, just write your shit down before sleeping. And then you can go into, as our bodies sleep, we sleep. And I think in the Bible they call it the silver cord. Anyway, it's a cord. And when you sleep at night in your physical body, you go away to dream state. And if you are dreaming, sometimes I've experienced amazing. You can go to higher realms. You travel so far, like a kite flying with no limits. And then there's when you have too much shit on your mind and you're thinking too much, you just hover right over there above your body, like sleeping. with your energy body. So if you can try to get the thoughts out of your mind before sleeping, it would be a really good deal, because then you can come back with all kinds of shit, especially if you're asking your guides and angels, because your free will tells you have to ask them for help. Otherwise, they can't. You have your own free will here, and hopefully, it doesn't do us in, right? So, Aquarian tribe with Uranus all the fuck around, doing all kinds of changes, and you got to be ready for them. So you've got to learn to let go of this bitterness, so you don't be going on doing things online and dicking around, dick dancing around in the tribe here of the human world. There's no need for it. We don't. That's not what we're supposed to be doing right now. It's just gonna bring. Don't bring me down. Woo! Don't bring me down. So don't bring yourself down. Raise it on up. And that's the only thing I have to say. And I wish you so much love and light. And I will be doing more readings for all the signs. Blessings.